I love all racing. The danger to me was an important ingredient, like salt is with cooking. I'd like to thank everybody out there who is kind enough to write to me or email me or whatever after the shunt I had at the weekend.
Well, Sir Stirling, it's fantastic to see you. How frustrating has the past couple of months been for a man as active as yourself?
Oh, enormous, I can't tell you. I mean, I've had to stop my historic racing. Mind you, it'd been far worse if I'd been driving, but then, of course, when I was driving, I was younger, and you heal quicker. I mean, I broke my back and my legs in 1957, whenever it was, and I was racing again within a month. But now, at my age, that doesn't happen like that, I'll tell you.
So just explain the operation that you had on your feet.
Well, I smashed my feet, and they had to patch them together, and so they've done this. It's amazing, really. I mean, I've got a chassis in there, boy, which is worthy of being designed by Colin Chapman, and they are now, I'm glad to say, I won't say completely healed, but well on the way.
Falling down a lift is kind of a strange accident. You're much more versed in accidents in Formula 1 cars, and you've got one of your steering wheels alongside you there. I believe that's the steering wheel from Goodwood in '62. That's
Goodwood '62, and of course I drive like this, and this is where my head went for. Because remember, we had no seat belts or anything like that, and no airbags. I mean, if we had an airbag there, I probably wouldn't have had to retire.
Are you of the belief that Formula 1 is almost too safe these days?
Well, you can't say what make it more dangerous, but I must say I'm glad that I raced when it was dangerous, because the exhilaration of going round a really fast corner, 140, 150 miles an hour, and knowing that if you go off you might die, sure makes you feel pretty good when you get through it without dying. You know what I mean?
Well, Stirling, another man who's decided that he misses the buzz of Formula 1 and motor racing is Michael Schumacher. What do you make of his return to the sport?
I think he was ill-advised to come back now, to tell you the truth. I mean, he was, in my mind, a real racer. And racers are born, they're not made, and I don't think now he is a racer. I think now he's a very, very good and very polished driver, but not a real racer. I must say I wouldn't have liked to have seen Fangio come back either, and then not be what he was. To me, he is the greatest driver ever of Formula 1, and he will remain there.
It's the start of the race of 1,000 corners, the Monte Carlo Grand Prix. It's never been won by a British driver yet, but Stirling Moss in Maserati number 28 is out to put that right. He streaks over the line, the first ever British winner, with Fangio second and Jean Bérard third.
So it is Monaco time of the year again, and a special racing circuit for you, Monaco, wasn't it?
Oh, fantastic. I mean, Monaco's always been the place of glamour. All the pretty girls come over from Italy. You'd make signals and wave and blow kisses and say, oh yeah. Of course I would.
During the race?
Yes, of course. I mean, going down to a hairpin, and I remember when the Ferraris were following, going into a hairpin, and I go round and I could just see Phil Hill there, and just go like this, you know, to see people, they're there, going past the Alibaba, a couple of girls out there, you know, with pale pink lipstick, I remember. You know, those sort of things were all part and parcel of it.
Of the current crop of drivers, who do you enjoy watching the most? I
think Vettel, I would think, is probably the fastest. Alonso, I think, is right up there, because you're talking racers there. And Lewis and of course Jensen. I mean, I have a great respect for Jensen, because he drives with his head, and Jensen's got it up here, and that must always, in my mind, overall must win.
Right, well, you might be sitting and watching Jensen for the next few weeks racing a car, but before long, once those feet are totally mended, you'll be the one in the race suit getting back behind the wheel, eh? Yeah, thank God there aren't Le Mans starts, that's all I can say. Me with a Zimmer frame and a Le Mans start. Oh, what a man.